All right, guys, we're back after a couple crazy days here in Spain. I've been hired to install a dishwasher in this kitchen, and the space you just saw on the left, that's where I'm going to be installing it. It's a little bit of a tricky install, to be honest. The kitchen wasn't really the right size to have two appliances right next to one another. So we had to kind of do the best we could. I'm just checking out here. I'm looking underneath. I actually have to drill through the countertop, and the countertop is made of some type of stone. So I'm using a diamond bit on my angle grinder here. And wow, it did a great job. I haven't used this thing in a few years. I bought it a few years ago for a tile job, and this thing did awesome. Went right through the stone, really like butter. And yeah, just cleaning up my cut. And I had to make that cut because we needed to actually put the electrical cord through the countertop to put it into the electrical outlet above the counter. So the one below is going to be for the clothes washer, and then this one is going to be for the dishwasher. Nice. Okay. They hired me to change out their faucet, the grifo, as it's called. They hired me to do that as well, and wow, I had a lot of trouble here with it. Not a lot of space underneath here, no room for my tool, so I go to Plan B. My Jesus Christ! My God! This will kill me. Plan B is to use my oscillating tool, and yeah, I do this when I cannot get the faucet off. It works well. I use a metal bit, and I just cut right through that, and it's actually much easier. This is kind of like a last resort, though, because you never know if the customer bought the right faucet. Maybe they bought the wrong one, wrong size. So you really have to check that before you go cutting the old one. Okay, guys, so this is it. It's finished. There's the hole I made in the countertop. It's going to the electrical outlet there. And yeah, the dishwasher is installed. So I put the door on there as well. And yeah, here's the plumbing I did. I had to put an adapter on for the outlet of the water, and then the inlet of the water I also had to put an adapter on. But there were no leaks, which was great. And there's the new faucet I put on as well. So yeah, that's it. Job done. They were happy. The following day, and I'm installing some wall panels. You've seen me do this before. It's like these wooden slats. They're really popular right now. For such a small space, it was kind of difficult. I was here for about 5 hours. First thing I had to do was I had to take the radiator off, and I had to go buy this radiator cap. It's actually 1 inch. I never actually have taken a radiator off until this job, so it was a good learning experience. Just closed off the valves, and it had a little leak, so that's why I had to go buy the cap. And yeah, just took some periodic shots, guys. Here's the one side. Had to cut around the air vent there. And this customer was great. She gave me pizza. Yeah, love customers like that. Doesn't happen that often, to be honest. So here we go. This side is finished. Very poor lighting in here too. And yeah, we're more or less getting close to the end here. Is this the final shot? Yeah, I think this is the final shot. Okay, and there you go. I put the radiator on. I hung it. There were no leaks from that again. And yeah, job done. Like I said, it took longer than you might think. This took about 5 hours. A lot of cutting. Every single piece needed to be cut. Had to cut around the vent. Had to put the radiator back on. Yeah, so it was a good job. Good learning experience with the radiator. I think I'll be going back here. She wants me to install a ceiling fan. I don't love these jobs, but they're in fashion, and people pay for them, so I guess I'll continue to do them. All right, it's Monday morning, and I had a job here. The customer said there was no hot water in the shower. So he elected to change the shower valve completely. I am 100% sure we could have changed the cartridge inside the shower valve and it would have worked fine. He could have saved some money, but he bought a new one and he just wanted me to change it, so it's actually a way easier job for me. So yeah, just unscrewed it. And I put on silicone here. It really wasn't necessary. The gaps were completely closed up with cement, but I just threw a little bit more on there to do a better job. As you'll see, I have new shirts. I'm trying to be a little bit more professional. Got my company name on there and my phone number and the things that I specialize in. Now I'm just giving the roscas a little bit of a clean. They really weren't that dirty, but cleaned them anyway. And now I'm just tightening up the new nuts on the new shower valve. You might be saying to yourself, who would pay for somebody to do this? It's so easy. It's just unscrewing and screwing something back in. And I get what you mean. I would have said that before in the past, but there's all kinds of people out there. Some people don't have tools. Some people don't have the confidence, and they just want a professional to come and do it for them. So that's what I did. Everything worked fine. All right, it's Monday afternoon, and I'm back. I'm building this little closet thing, and I just want to show you guys a little trick here. These are metal pipes, and I'm actually going to cut them with my copper pipe cutter. So yeah, this is a plumbing tool, but I just wanted to show you that you can use it for other things. Sometimes I use it to cut curtain rods that are made of metal, and in this case, this closet that has this metal structure. So it leaves a nice clean cut, and it's a great thing to have in your tool bag. Anyway, guys, it's just a nice little trick. I'm not going to show you this whole montaje. Actually, I've had a couple people tell me they don't enjoy watching the montajes. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it here, and we'll move on to the next job. All right, it's Tuesday afternoon, and we have a repair here of a hot water heater. This hot water heater is electric, and every time the customer was plugging it in, the differential would trip, so the fuse would trip. So basically, I did a little bit of research, and it seemed to me that something internal on the hot water heater was broken. So the customer, he went out and he bought a replacement of the heating coil and the thermostat, and that's what I was just holding there. And we're going to replace those. So right now I'm taking the time, I'm draining out the hot water heater. It took forever. I did my best to try and take the hose off and drain it faster, but I had some difficulty and I didn't want to have a problem, so I just took the time and I drained it slowly. It took 2 hours, way too long. Got to find a better way to do that. All right, and now I'm taking off the plate underneath, and this is actually what holds the heating coil and the thermostat.
I think water's gonna pour out on me a little bit. We'll find out. Just let that drain more.
All right, and now I'm actually removing the base plate. All the nuts have come off, and you're gonna see, there it is.
Okay. Maybe that's why we're not working, possibly.
That would be the old heating coil, and as you can see, I'm just pulling out all the debris from over the years. Actually, this has only been on the house for a year, this hot water heater. And it looks, what I believe this is, I think this is all just calcium buildup. There's a ton of calcium in the water in Barcelona, so a little bit of a nasty job here pulling it all out, but, you know, it's a learning experience. So here I'm just assembling the new one. You may ask yourself why I decided to repair this rather than buying brand new. Number one is this hot water heater brand new costs about 125 euros. Then you have to think about shipping. Shipping is probably another 20 to 30 for something this big. And then the labor for me to install it. So the customer's probably looking at 225, 230 for me to install this brand new. Whereas the replacement part was 50 euros and I'm charging 75 for this. So he's saving about 100 euros by me doing it. Secondly, I enjoy repairing things. I'm not trying to hate on this or anything, but I believe that most people can install something brand new. It doesn't take a lot of skill to install this brand new. You literally just take down the old one, put the new one up, and make a few water connections. But to actually take something, diagnose what's wrong with it, and repair it, I believe that takes much more skill. And thirdly, I'm saving this thing from the landfill. I'm not trying to get philosophical here, but it's better for the environment not to have to manufacture another one of these. All right, guys, and I just opened up the valve, so I'm filling it up with water, and there's no leaks, which I'm really happy about. I would not want it to be. I would not want this to leak.
This is the moment of truth. I don't think it jumped. Okay, the differential did not go down, so it should be heating up. Let's give it 30 minutes. Good news. $228 volts. So we have power. It should work. Just have to give it time and see if it heats up. It is getting warmer. It's going to take 2 to 3 hours to heat the whole tank up, but I can already feel that it's warmer, so I think we're good. I'll confirm with you guys later.
Update. Breaking news. The job I had the other day, the hot water fix, was successful. I checked with the customer the next morning, and he said that yes, they have hot water. So I'm pretty happy about it. It's a new skill that I've acquired. It's the first time I did that, and yeah, it went well. And I have had quite a few customers tell me that their lights were going out, like the differential was tripping. And they told me, like, yeah, we just had a hot water heater installed and things like that. So it's good to know something that will come in handy in the future. So now I know that if the differential continues to jump, it's probably a faulty element in the hot water heater. So yeah, all right. Thanks, guys. Just want to let you know. Thanks.
We have a leak from the shower here. Okay, we have a leak. So we're going to go inside here and we're going to change the cartridges, and that should sort it out. All right. So we just took off the screws and took this off. Now we're gonna take this whole thing out. And same thing with this side, we're just gonna take this out and go buy new ones. See if they can do one of these. We need a new one. Okay guys, so I didn't record, but I changed this. I bought a new one. Okay, with the exact same model. I just put the new one in and we fit this back on. So he told me like every 5 minutes there would be like a trickle of water. So it's been 15 minutes and nothing's happened. So I was gonna take it off and video it, but to be honest, I don't want to risk it. So I'm just gonna put everything back the way it was and leave it. It should be fine. It seems to be fixed. So yeah. All right, so €5 fixed, okay? This costs 550 euros, brand new. So €5 plus my labor to fix it, much cheaper than buying the new thing, okay? So yeah, that's it.
All right, guys, it's Friday, and I just wanted to show you my setup. I had to go do some bathroom furniture, install it, and I just wanted to show you guys how I get around in Barcelona as of right now. Yeah, so I had to bring a lot of tools to this job. I knew that I would probably have to modify the bathroom furniture a little bit to make it fit, so I have my backpack and 2 supermarket bags full of power tools. It is really a pain in the neck getting around for me here in Barcelona. I'm hoping to change that shortly, but I have to be patient. And here's the bathroom furniture I did, guys. So I did the cabinet, the mirror, and also the light above. So I had to install all of that. I had to change the plumbing underneath, which is pretty typical, and also I had to modify the cabinets a little bit so that the plumbing would fit as well. It looked very good when it was finished. The customers were pleased with how it turned out. They said that they had been a year without a sink in their bathroom. They were happy to have something there. Well, gang, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, if you've stayed this long and you've watched the whole video, please hit the subscribe button. It would be great to grow the audience. And yeah, please give it a like and share the video as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll have a new video out next week. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.